The air bites at your cheeks as you step off the curb. Snow crunches under heavy winter boots. It is late December in the 1990s, and the neighborhood is buzzing with a quiet, electric anticipation. Streetlights flicker on, casting a warm orange glow against the deep blue twilight of a cold winter evening. Wood smoke drifts from brick chimneys. It feels like magic. Earlier today, the downtown avenues were a chaotic sea of puffed jackets and rustling plastic shopping bags. The local mall was an overwhelming symphony of sensory overload. Neon store signs reflected off polished tile floors. Department stores smelled heavily of commercial perfume and roasted candied nuts at the entrance. People rush past with oversized boxes tucked tightly under their arms. There were no smartphones to check for digital wish lists. You relied on memory, folded catalog pages, and sheer luck.
God, my feet.
The hustle felt tactile and intensely physical. Now you are finally inside, away from the biting wind. The heavy wooden front door clicks shut behind you. Immediate warmth washes over your face. The house smells intensely of real pine needles, cinnamon, and roasting dinner. In the corner of the living room stands the focal point of the month. It is the Christmas tree. But it is not quite ready yet. A cardboard box of vintage decoration sits open on the carpet. You reach in and pull out a massive knot of dark green wire. The incandescent lights are hopelessly tangled. Untangling them is a quiet, frustrating, yet entirely necessary holiday ritual. You plug them into the wall socket just to test the bulbs. Suddenly, a warm, vibrant spectrum of red, blue, and gold illuminates your hands. They run dangerously hot, but their glow is unmistakably comforting. In the background, the heavy tube television emits a low, static hum. A holiday movie plays softly from a worn-out VHS tape. You can hear the faint whir of the VCR spinning beneath the screen. It is a perfect, insulated little world. This preparation is not just a chore, it is the rhythm of the decade. Across the country, millions of homes are engaged in this exact same analog dance. On the kitchen table, rolls of glossy wrapping paper keep curling back into themselves. You press down the corners, applying far too much clear tape. Scissors glide smoothly through the paper with a satisfying, continuous zip. Then, the kitchen phone rings. It is a shrill, physical bell inside the beige plastic wall unit. You stretch the coiled cord across the room to stir a pot on the stove while talking.
And just stir it in.
It is a relative calling to confirm
Okay,
tomorrow's
I'm doing that.
arrival time.
Just until it's thick.
There is no text message to glance at, no digital tracking. You just have their word and the promise of tomorrow. Trust was built into the waiting. The 1990s sit at a unique crossroads in modern history. The world was modernizing rapidly, yet daily life remained deeply rooted in the physical realm. We had the internet, but it was noisy, slow, and tied to a desk. Real life still happened, mostly away from the screen. Holiday magic required your full physical presence to manifest. You had to wait in long lines for that year's most coveted toy. You had to manually rewind the Christmas specials you recorded from live television. Nothing was instant. Everything required a bit of friction. And that friction is exactly what made the payoff feel so incredibly rewarding. As the evening deepens, the frantic energy of preparation finally begins to settle down. The kitchen is cleaned, the presents are hidden under the lowest branches, and the overhead lights are switched off. Only the Christmas tree illuminates the dark living room. You sit back on the floral patterned sofa and just watch the colors blink. A profound sense of quiet anticipation fills the room. It is the feeling of being completely safe and deeply connected to your family. Tomorrow will be loud, chaotic, and filled with torn paper and camera flashes. But tonight is just about the waiting. The waiting itself is a gift. It is a space where hope and childhood wonder are allowed to breathe freely. You realize you are exactly where you are supposed to be. The house settles as the heater kicks on with a familiar rumble. Snow begins to fall. The magic of this era wasn't in the things we bought, but in the deliberate way we experienced time together. Do you think evenings like this felt richer because life moved slower, or because we simply had fewer distractions pulling us away? The past may be gone, but the feeling of it never entirely leaves us. If that feeling speaks to you, there is more waiting here. More doors await. Stay a little longer, and we will keep opening them together. Good night, and Merry Christmas.